This is the story of William Bill Slackjaw McGraw. And he was a Indiana farmer, born in 1850. Fought in the Civil War briefly. Got his nickname when he got kicked up near the jaw by a mule. Was Slackjaw for many years. Fell upon some hard times. Rejoined the army again. Became a captain, fighting Comanche out in the Oklahoma Territory. Now he's moved out to try and make some money, but he runs into some trouble. This is kind of how the story goes.
Fine. Go and get your picture took. Hold up your fingers.
Jackson! Officer Jackson, move those prisoners! Officer Benton! Kitchens ain't staff! Officer Townsend, those rocks ain't gonna break themselves. What are you standing there for? Get moving! What are you looking at? Go on, get moving!
You with the hammer? And you'll do. We need to perform a work detail out in Rhodes. Come on, get in. Open the gate. Come on, Milliken. Yeah! I tell you what, old Jameson is a wretched, sour old bastard, and no mistake. You lot stay calm in there.
You aren't saying nothing.
Well, you are now. Shut up. You know, my wife has acquired ideas significantly above her station. She's been reading too many goddamn books. Personally, I'm against education. Of women, I mean. And men, I guess. Unnecessary. Doesn't add much to the world. Education.
Good day, gentlemen.
Oh.
Don't do anything stupid. Nobody gets shot. Act like fools, and the pair of you will be dead within a minute. Now, what are your names?
Jenkins and Milliken.
Well, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, throw your guns to the ground and get on down here. That's it. Very glad to meet you. It's not worth being rash. You boys get paid a salary. You get that salary whether these people escape or not. Your wives presumably want you alive. Let them out. Now, please.
Okay.
You all run away. Aside from you. Try to stay out of trouble. This is a stroke of good fortune for all of you. Use it. Now, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, be so kind as to quickly run away before somebody gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back. Mr. Wendt, I believe it was $50 we agreed on.
It was.
Here's 50 each.
Each?
Yes. Now get out of here, both of you. My employer and I appreciate your professionalism.
All we did was stand there and look tough.
And you did it fantastically well. Good day, gentlemen. Now, sir, how about you pick up these guns, and we move out? My mistress is waiting for us. Come along. Then you better get on this horse. Been a while since you rode a horse. No shame in that, but please. It's not much of an animal, but they haven't got far to ride. I waited on them moving you some weeks. I can wait a while longer. Hey, come on. Ride with me. Ready? Wonderful.
All
I
right.
hope you'll forgive the secrecy. My employer particularly values discretion. My name is Mr. Horley, by the way. 6 months at Sisika Penitentiary, awaiting a hanging for a murder you did not commit. Must have felt a whole lot longer, my friend. You still seem strong, though. I mean, doesn't look like breaking all those rocks have left you entirely broken, in body or in spirit. I hope I am right about that. Rounding you folks up, and those sham trials, they were a disgrace. Made a mockery of the rule of law. Still can't quite believe they got away with it. There's others convicted when you were. Came out breathing fire. Maybe you're like that too. Guess we'll see. Or maybe you just want to put it all behind you, forget you were in there at all. That would be fine, of course. You're just up here. There's the camp. Get your horse.
So, trying to figure out what's going on here.
Tie it here. This way. She's anxious to meet you. Madam, we're back.
Hello. Jessica Leclerc, how do you do? What did you tell him?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Horley. I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly.
No, ma'am.
I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will
Sorry
avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Horley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Certainly, madam.
Thanks,
This
ma'am.
way. You'll find a change of clothes in there, alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
Ma'am.
That looks more comfortable. Horley,
Here, madam.
you're very good
Thank you.
health. I suppose it beats dying,
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I intend to find out which one. Or rather, I intend for you to find out. And kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your accomplices, you're the only other victims of their lies still alive. You see, you walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets, this was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are.
Nasty.
The people who run Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah Shaw, banker, real estate speculator, and crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook, and my former best friend. Teddy Brown, her disgraced brother, outlaw, wanted man, and
Crook?
still in contact with them. All I ask of you is your help in finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work may be, I don't judge. You want to rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well. But you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
Okay.
Good. I look forward to rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders.
Ma'am.
Goodbye, for now. Then Hawley, go introduce him to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps! Get up!
Hello, partner.
Where?
Harley.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner.
Okay.
J.B. Cripps at your service.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
Oh, sir. While Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk. Then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief, and not a terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
See you shortly, boss.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck.
Thank you. Alright, well... Oh.
The sooner you do it, the sooner we'll leave you to your own devices.
Roger. Well... Yeah, girl. Alright, so... We're leaving camp here. Somewhere in the bayou. And we've been busted out of jail by this woman, this benefactor. Kick. And somehow came into town. Didn't find much work. Didn't find much to do. Probably spent a little too much time in the saloon. Come on. Let's get moving. And got framed, essentially. Someone killed a guy. They fingered me. Was set to be hung. Thought, well, that's just great. This is how it's gonna end for me out here. Thought if I had one more chance, I'd do right. Never meant to bother anybody. Saw some things in the war that I wished I hadn't seen. Had to pull the trigger on a few people I wish I hadn't had to pull. Not feeling all that great about myself. Kind of came out of here to forget things, but now this woman busts me out. Says she knows the fellers that put me in here. Wants her revenge against them. Like I said, not looking to harm many people, but if I got a second chance and these guys were gonna swing me from the gallows, maybe the world would be a little better off without them. And if this will buy me my freedom, I'll fly straight from there. So I at least gotta try and pay her back and do as she says, because I'm kind of in trouble anyway. Now she's asking me to meet up with a horse thief. Which I'd rather not have to do. Way down here in Southland or whatever the heck I am. Looks like Texarkana, kind of. And, so, I gotta meet with a horse thief. Well, that's just great. I just got busted out of jail where they were gonna hang me for murder. And now I'm a fugitive, essentially. They paid to get me out, but there's nothing keeping me out. I'm a Yankee down southwest here. And I'm being cordial with horse thieves. Not what I hoped for. Gentlemen. Howdy.
Hello. You must,
Bill McGraw.
You must be, Harley's friend.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of us. He said you also were a discouraged man. I'm very discouraged. Disappointed Alden, that's me. Anyway, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I find
Usual.
your reticence charming. Real charming. By the way,
Okay.
I heard you might want to earn a little money. Well, some gentlemen have been robbing our stages, and they are not part of the club, if you catch my meaning. If you can make them go away, I'm sure they will have something of interest to you. They're up at Blue Water Marsh. See what you can do, okay? Here, by the way, a catalog. The latest issue. Just came into this armpit from a land more civilized. And if all works out, well, my colleagues and I move around these stations as needed. And all of us are very discouraged. We will all help a fellow sufferer with pertinent information. Good afternoon, sir.
Obliged. Okay. Well, I don't know what's going on here in this town. I don't know what that guy's talking about. Is everybody under the auspices of these people who let me out? I'm not quite sure. Looks like old girl's doing her business. There you go. Looks like you could use a meal anyway, right? Alright, let's go, lady. Bayou NWA. So, these guys, they want me to go see about some stagecoach robbers? They want me to take down coach robbers. I was just looking for a job. Just looking for a job in town. And now I'm wanted, man. Looking to go against some bandits and outlaws. I've been shot at on the field of battle, but Never gone up against pistoleros or anything like that. So I'm not exactly sure what to expect. It's beautiful country. Be nice to be free out here. Hopefully take down these dirt balls and maybe rid the world of a few ne'er-do-wells. That'll be my contribution to the good people of the territory. Like she said, they're coach robbers, so it's not like these are fine gentlemen destined for a good life. So I'm kind of psyching myself up for the inevitable showdown, which is about to happen here directly. And once I get within sight of them, it's either going to be them or me. And I'd rather it not be me. Not today. I guess I'll do what I gotta do and wash my hands of the business. Never been to this territory. Was headed out to other points in the west. But, like I said, when I was passing through this area, I got caught up in this business. And this is where the prison is, sort of out this way. Or out at the edge of the territory. Plenty of mosquitoes and whatnot. But it's beautiful. Pretty atmospheric. Now I gotta be careful anyone I see out here. Alright, girl. Hideout's supposed to be here in the brush amongst the... forget what this is called. The vines that grow up on the trees. Is that gonna be their hideout out there? It's gotta be it. That old building. I'm making sure it's not around here anywhere else. Oh girl. Let's go quietly. I don't see anyone over here. Maybe this ain't it. No, we're at the edge of the area here. We're on the outskirts. They're in the thicket. They must not be in those... Sorry about that, girl. They must not be in those buildings over yonder. They gotta be out this way. I'm looking for tents. I forget what this stuff's called. I guess I can't tell her to go out. What's her name? Mangy. Oh no, it's a coat is Mangy. She didn't have a name. Okay. Take out the outlaws, huh? I can hear them. There's one. There's another. How many do we got here? 2. Plus the feller over there. I want to get to a point where I'm... And another one over that way. I want to get to a point where nobody's sneaking up behind me. Alright, well, I guess as good a time as any. Prepare to meet your maker, feller. Alright, well. Hold on, I can't leave the guy laying in the river. I'm not a savage. Is that somebody back in the river floating there? Oh boy. Who's this fella? And how come I can't pick him up? I don't remember shooting that guy. Shoot, these guys are gonna be stranger. Nothing in here. Sorry, I don't mean to make you sick. Did I didn't get anyone out this way. Jeez, 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy a rebel? Fight for the Rebs? Who are you?
Here. Take this. Matt. Just be kind. Don't kill me, please.
I don't want to kill you. On, get. Alright, what do I got here? Health cure. I got Ursula Citron earrings, a pair of collectible earrings, a catalog, horse stimulant, horse reviver, open bitters, assorted biscuits, baked beans, and the treasure map. A map leading to treasure. Well, hold on, I'm supposed to go back to camp once I see what else is going on here. Nothing else in camp. I feel kind of weird looting this place. Gunned down a half dozen fellers. Still saying hold B to open my satchel. I wonder if it needs me to... Does it need me to do something? Open the treasure map. Alright. It wants me to do it. Alright, what do we have? Southern states. That's the map? Where the heck am I? Down here? I'm at this camp and I gotta head up north and west to get to this area. Got a marker? Alright. Search the area for treasure. Alright, well... Shoot. Sorry, fellers. I assume none of you was an honest man, so... Rest your soul, and I will carry on my business and make a better go of it. Girl stayed right there even with the gunfire. She didn't spook. Something about her. That girl. Alright. Let's go. What do I call you? Duchess? Alright, girl. Hold on a second here. Let me pull this map out. There's a road. Oh, this road will take us. I'm gonna go stay on the path. Go till it turns into a 4-lane road. Stay on the road. Hip. Give her a little bit there, girl. Sun's going down on the bayou. A little uncomfortable, a veteran Yank being alone in these parts. I look awful northern, coming from Indiana territory. This is a distressed area. Doesn't seem like it's survived for the reconstruction. Some tough goings. See if we could read this sign here. Nope. Suppose if I got off I could read it. Not sure where that leads. Well, it's been a long day. I'm gonna be done with whatever I gotta be done with here. Looks like a storm coming in. Oh, oh. Cross over, girl. Let's not stand on the rails. Get that map back out. Oops. See where we're at. Alright, we want to stay along and keep to our left. Hip. Plenty of wildlife out here. I think it's up on this ridge. Up ahead over yonder. Once I get up there, I'll pull out my map. I guess it'll show up on my mini map there. Heading north and west. Well, we got some boar. Come on. Come on, girl. And west now. Should be there fairly soon. Thanks for watching the first episode. I'll continue the broadcast if I... Yeah, I don't know about these boar and stuff. Fox hunting that rabbit? Press that to enable Eagle Eye? Ooh. I am an Eagle Eye, aren't I? So I do have some skills. Scout at Gettysburg, so... Chain here, girl. Scan the area. Make sure no one's looking for me. Alright. Ability card, wedding ring. A gold wedding ring, platinum earring. Necklace. Who's all this belong to? A lady? Alright, well. Maybe I should've. Should've got a hat. Was that her making the noise? Alright, where am I off to? Am I supposed to meet this feller someplace then? Am I supposed to go back to Blue Water Marsh? Just disappeared from the site, didn't he? McGraw. Roads. Who are these people? Well, now I don't know where I'm supposed to go here. Oh, view the ability loadout menu. Well, that's what I'm supposed to do. The Deadeye card. Claim reward. Moment to recuperate. While Deadeye is active, you slowly generate health, taking your damage or cancel. Alright. Okay. That's good. Oh. You have a Deadeye card. Let me press that to enter Deadeye and use the card's effect. Card weapon to be equipped first. Meet Clay Davies. Alright, well, come on, girl. Let's get out of the rain. This ain't no good for none of us. The rain's really coming in. Hold on a second here, girl. I can't feed her? Alright, let's go then. Let's go. Let's just get done. Get back to where we need. We gotta meet this Clay Davies. I believe is a horse rustler. And now we're supposed to meet up with the horse thief. To do who knows what. But we're just trying to get our freedom. We're down here, southern sort of Texarkana kind of territory. In this game, the Blackwater Bayou. Plenty warm, plenty wet, plenty of mosquitoes, horse flies, gnats, and all sorts of stuff. Plenty of other wildlife. Really neat looking scenery. Fox call. I know that from Hunter Call the Wild. And I'm not sure where I'm going to meet this Clay Davies feller. But it just rained on us a short bit, so we're a little damp, a little tired. We're going to get done with what we need to do to finally be left alone and head west. Here's 1898. Bill McGraw here, 48 years old. It's 1 year before the storyline for Red Dead Redemption. So none of that's happened yet. If you follow those storylines, if you do the main game, which we haven't done yet, and we're not trying to be a hero. We're just trying to make it out here. Bill once promised marriage. Young lady's father didn't like him too much, and that's when he split to go rejoin the army again in Oklahoma Territory. Never really the marrying type. Always fond of the ladies, but never one to want to settle down. So. Kind of enjoying his freedom. Bit of a rambler. Could hear the train, but it's short of us, so. Where the heck is this Clay Davies fella? Never checked my map to see just how far out he was. But yeah, this is gorgeous. Real pretty. With the sun coming through here. Something tells me though, following with these guys, that we're not done with our dirty work. I don't know why this woman's being so kind to me, why she thinks I'm the guy who's gonna help her out. Silver-haired older fella. But I don't have many options at this stage of the game, so. We're gonna play the part, at least for now. I know, girl, I want to get there too. Let's keep it running. We'll get there and then I'll hit you up. You can feed this Davies fella. gotta be close, right? I don't know how many miles we just rode. Here he is. Alright, Harley suggested you go see Clay Davies, a horse thief, to learn the ins and outs of horse rustling trade. Yeah, if you fancy being strung up. So we're gonna find other players that are going to, we're gonna do a job with, once again. Just trying to earn our freedom.
I win again. Did Horley send you, Pop?
Yep.
I'm Clay Davies. This is my brother, Clive. He don't talk.
Sure.
Maybe you two would get along better. Maybe not. Listen, I heard you wanted to earn some money. So, there's a gang of ne'er-do-wells. They are a bunch of degenerates, not good people. They're out in roads with a bunch of horses they stole off of me. Well, that's a lie, but they stole them off the fella I was gonna steal them off of. Maybe you could get them for me. You think you could do that for me, Pop? Oh, look. Here are your friends. Well, good. Meet me at the stable at Saint Denis once you have the horse flesh, and I'll pay you good. Oh, and Pop, Horley wanted me to remind you, any decent work you can find, take it. But just try to stay out of trouble. Oh, and once you give me those horses, well, after that, we'll talk again. Oh, I do so enjoy these conversations. I'm used to them on account of my brother. Let's go, Clive.
Alright, you two. We may as well. Catching up with these guys. These guys are a dead run. where my two partners were, or are. Are they on the map here? Oh, I don't see him. Oh, here he's coming for me. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, yeah. We don't need to stay. I don't know what happened to those two. I'm assuming they made it. Although I just saw the one fella got shot right next to me. So actually, I guess he didn't make it. I think I saw the girl. Oh, he got up then. He got up and took off here. He just left the session. I'm hoping the girl made it. Yeah. She just made it as well. Alright.
Well, well, well. Horley was right about you. Dead right. Ain't that dandy? Get that horse hidden away, Clive, and ready to move out as soon as we can.
Alright.
Here's the money you earned. Now listen, Horley came by and gave me a message. He said to go see your friend Cripps up at your camp. Now listen to me for a second. Any other decent horses you find, we'll buy them. Just as soon as we are set up, okay? Nice meeting you.
Thank you.
You know what? Hold on, boy. I call him boy because I'm older. 30 minutes, he went black. Let's give our friend here back the horse. It's yours.
Whoa.
A sign of faith and future business. If
Okay.
you want to buy any extras or sundries for the animal, head inside. They've got a lot available. See you soon. Come on, Clive.
Well, how about that? We done got our horse here. Thank you, sir. That'll be all. Morning. Put that away. Okay. Grooming and caring for horse increases the bond, and continuing to bond with your horse improves his attributes. Meet Cripps at my camp. And that's what we'll do to end up here. I have a bandana on his face. Oh boys. Sure is. Cripps at my camp. We're in St. Denis. We gotta head north out of St. Denis back into the bayou. St. Denis is kinda like St. Louis. So we're gonna head on out over there, head out of town. For the bayou NWA. Alright. Alright. Oh. Come on. Sir? Trying to get on past. Trying to get on past this fellow. For some reason I slowed down next to him like I was gonna rob him or something. Oh. Not paying attention to where I'm going here. Saint Denis. Saint Denis, as the French would call it. As a French territory. Some of these old plantation homes. Howdy. Alright. Interesting little piece of civilization down here. Pretty trees and such. Ma'am?
Morning, sir.
Morning. I don't want to match their... Come on, I don't want to match their... Okay, I'm just trying to get past it. I'm trying to get up out of town here, folks. There's some nice houses out here. Pardon? A lot of carriages, a lot of well-to-do. This is a place to go for civilization. So Eric's character is going to meet me out here at some point. My sister's kid. Looking for a job. I don't really have a job to give him. Alright, Crips. Like river people living out here. Is that the camp? This Crips feller? There he is yonder. Well, no one's gonna bother no one out here, are they? This is going up to our chest here. Looks like my horse is a stud. Yeah, I know. Get you back into camp here, get you fed. Hold on, you syphilis. Alright, well. I can't I? Can't call her. I guess I just gotta go over and talk to Crips first.
How do you get on with Clay Davies? Horrible little wretch.
The horse thief?
Opinion. Pop this and pop that. I'd like to pop him, a slime bucket. Anyway, I've got everything set up. Well, what we have so far, place is pretty nice. I think you did a good job for you. I'll earn my keep. When you get too old to fight, what choice have you got? It's either work or beg. I'd rather work. Oh, I saw Horley. Now, he wants you to come down and meet him in Blackwater when you get a chance.
Okay.
I think he might have some work for you.
Job.
Oh, and while you're out on your travels, you may see some folk with employment opportunities. Good folk, bad folk, looking for a tough guy with a gun to help them. Up to you if you listen to him, I guess. You know, I used to like that kind of stuff. One time, I almost helped a clown steal an elephant. But that's a very silly story. Welcome home. Make yourself at home. It is your home.
All right, what a home it is.